Hey, it's Chivo. Just make another quick Outriders video. Pretty much in response to their post about the upcoming update. Uh, they mentioned changing the duplicate protection slightly, and okay, let's just make this really easy. Everybody knows the old KISS adage, right? Keep it simple, stupid. I'm not calling anybody stupid, I'm just saying. We all know this, right? Okay. I'm convinced. I mean, it's not that hard to like check to see what's in our inventory, check to see what we're wearing, check to see blah blah blah, and do a reroll. Like, yeah, I get it. But why is it so difficult to do a simple fix that would solve the problem entirely? I mean, you have it right here in front of you. You've got accolades, right? Everyone has accolades. All you have to do is simply check the legendary weapon, check the legendary outfits. If those two accolades are complete, disable the reroll. It's that simple. Then we can hopefully get duplicates of whatever we're wanting to get duplicates of. It's really just that easy. You just check to see if the account has those two done, and you disable the reroll. I don't know why every change they make has to be a complicated change that effectively fixes nothing. Specifically, I never plan these things. I'm working off the top of my head, so give me just a minute. Go ahead and I hate Reddit. It's so easy. By the way, people are so toxic on Reddit. You control them so simply by just putting something stupid up and then playing stupid, and they will go off and just rant and rave like a lunatic. It's hilarious. Some people will catch it, but most of them don't. They rave like lunatics. Let's go to. Okay, so anti-duplicates. I just told you an easy way to fix that. You just check an account. If they've got those two done, don't do the roll. The bigger problem that we've had with loot since the fix is specifically that some items are weighted, and it makes your getting the lesser weighted items way more common. They really need to reevaluate the weighting. Where I was going to is they mentioned changes for matchmaking. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. I hate to have downtime, but I wanted to read exactly what they were looking to do with matchmaking. Okay, here it is. So, improved matchmaking to reduce the chance of matchmaking with an AFK player. Players that are AFK, not interacting with the game for more than 2 minutes, will be automatically removed from the matchmaking queue. Interacting with NPCs or configuring skills, mods, or builds is not considered AFK behavior, though being inactive for 2 minutes plus while being in menus or dialogue options is. Guys. Why? Why? This fixes nothing. You'll still load into a camp with somebody standing at Tiago, clicking through and changing their drop pod resources into currency so they can go turn them into titanium or something else. And not queuing up an expedition. that this is not a fix. This is a whole bunch of work to specifically accomplish nothing. Going back to the whole keep it simple, why not, when you attempt to matchmake into an expedition, it always attempt to load you into a current expedition? That's all you got to do. Just keep trying to find a open expedition with an empty slot that you can put them into that is level appropriate. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do all this extra work that accomplishes nothing. You can just do something really simple that accomplishes everything. Put us into the first available expedition that is in progress, that is level appropriate. It's like you're going out of your way to not fix the problems by doing more work. I don't understand. I literally don't. And it's not because I can't understand. It's because it logically doesn't make sense why you would do this. My other thing was reading these was where are the balance changes that this patch was postponed for? Because you'd mentioned that you were going to postpone things to do balance pass that encompassed all 4 classes, because you didn't want to do split buffs, and I'm not seeing them. So what happened to those? It is nice that you're looking at some of these other things. I mean, I like that you guys are making an attempt to bring the game to a state that it should have been upon release. That's at least you're doing what you should be doing. I'd like to see you guys do something about having random people join matches that are using modded weapons, because that's the fastest way to just ruin someone's experience, is to take a modded weapon in and just like one hit kill everything. Yeah, people can try and rationalize it all they want, but cheating is cheating is cheating. Currently, and there's all these people that I beat the game, I've got all the drops, and I really find it hard to believe that people have gotten all of the drops in the game with the amount of time that they've got played, considering I currently have 832.8 hours just on this. I had quite a bit of time in the demo too, and as you can see, I'm still missing a mod. That's because I've only got one of that gun and I'm using it, and I'm not gonna break it down while I'm using it. So yeah, people with half the time want me to believe that they managed to get all of the drops multiple times for all 4 characters, which I technically did it just close the game out? Why, yes, I think it did. It just well, you guys saw it there. Game crashed. That was brilliant. That's awesome. I clicked class and my game crashed. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I like that you guys are trying to fix the game, but just, I mean, just using even a tiny, tiny fraction of a bit of common sense when you're making some of the changes would go a long ways. You don't need to do something fancy and check all this other stuff. Just disable the reroll if they finish those two accolades. That's it. You only have to check for two things. It's fairly easy. Um, I'd like to know what happened to the buffs that we've been waiting for. Uh, and I'd like to know if you guys actually do plan to ever do anything about the severe amount of modders, because it's bleeding over into those of us who don't want to play with modders or modded weapons or modded guns coming into our games and destroying them, which leaves us uh, with, if we don't want to do that, we either have to restart, which inconveniences the person who doesn't cheat, or we have to play by ourselves, which again inconveniences the person who doesn't cheat to make room for the people that are cheating. Anyway, I'm going to restart my game here because it so brilliantly crashed when I just clicked on class. And maybe I'll make another video later discussing some of the other stuff that I wanted to go over. But well, there you go. That's the state of Outriders. I mean, it's nice that they're making an attempt to put things right, but a lot of these things should have been fleshed out and fixed before the game was released. Because let's face it, honestly, it was not ready for release. Hope everybody's having a great day. Stay safe, and Cheapo out.